This is Coach Michael with Endorphin Fitness, here to give you the race details for the Robious Kids Triathlon, a new exciting open water youth triathlon for the state of Virginia. On race day, packet pickup in transition will open at 10 o'clock, and you will also be able to get your chip at this time. One parent will be allowed in transition with their child up until it closes at 10:45. At 10:50, we will have a meeting at the swim start, and the little kids will go off at 11 o'clock. The big kids go off at noon. Please note that even if you are going off at noon, you need to have transition set up by 10:45. Here are a few essentials that you'll definitely want to bring on race day. We encourage you to bring some food for before, during, and after the event, as well as you'll want to wear a uniform that you can wear during the swim, bike, and run portion without having to change. For the swim, you'll want your goggles and a cap if you choose to use one. On the bike, you'll want your helmet and your cycling shoes if you have cycling shoes. And then of course your bike, which you'll want to make sure is safe and well maintained before the event. For the run portion, you will want to have your running shoes, which we encourage you to have equipped with some sort of lace lock or elastic lace system so that you can put these on without tying. In addition, you'll want to have what's called a race belt, which your race number will affix to, and this just snaps around your waist as you run out of transition. I'm going to show you a few different ways to set up transition today. The first way is a fairly advanced way where you will get in and out of your cycling shoes while on the bike. To do this, we are going to actually clip in to your shoes and affix them in an upright position on your bike, waiting for you in transition. Then you will also place your helmet with your glasses inside the helmet sitting on your handlebars. With this setup, you will come into transition and you will put on your glasses, then put on your helmet, and then instantly take your bike and roll it out of transition. When you hop on your bike, you'll be able to slip into your shoes and start pedaling away. We enable this by affixing your shoes in an upright position using rubber bands. Once you start pedaling, these rubber bands will instantly break and allow you to pedal freely. If you're not comfortable getting in and out of your cycling shoes on the bike, you can simply place these cycling shoes on the ground behind your running shoes. If you are doing this, what I encourage you to do is also place your helmet and glasses on top of the cycling shoes as well, so that you do not forget them as you head out of transition. Transition 2 is fairly simple. All you will need are your running shoes and a race belt that has your race number affixed to it. Now remember that we encourage you to have on your running shoes some kind of speed lace system so that you can just slide them on. Now if you do not have cycling shoes, you will essentially do transition 2 in transition 1 before you get on the bike. And if you're doing this, what we recommend is putting your helmet on top of your shoes as well as your glasses, so that when you come into transition, you will put on your glasses, your helmet, then your shoes, and then go ahead and put your race belt on so that you have nothing to worry about when you come back from the bike before starting the run. The swim is very simple and beginner friendly for a kid's open water swim. You will start in the water and simply swim down current along the shore with kayaks on the other side of you the whole way until you get to the steps where you will exit the river. I encourage you as you swim down to make sure to sight the buoys, but also the shore to make sure you are swimming a straight line. The bike course is very simple and should be a lot of fun. You will exit transition and take James River Road up to a right turn into James River High School. You will take this road up to Robious Road where you will make a U-turn. Then come back down to make a left turn in James River Road, which will take you back to transition. Little kids 9 and under will only do 1 lap of this course. Older kids 10 and over will do 2 laps on this course. The run course is going to be super fun. The whole course is on a trail, with the little kids doing 1 lap equaling a half a mile, and the older kids doing 2 laps equaling 1.1 miles. A few things you want to think about when you're racing on a trail. You want to make sure that you're always looking ahead on the trail and planning for what's coming ahead. When you come out of a corner, make sure you focus on your turnover to get up to speed quickly. Also, pay attention to any routes that are on the road, as well as pay attention to the bridge that you will encounter on the course, And just make sure that you're running straight across of it instead of at an angle, which could cause you to slip up. You'll want to make sure that you have your helmet on your head and your chin strap buckled while on the bike, whether racing or not at the race. Additionally, you will want to make sure that your helmet has a CPSC sticker in it, which just certifies that it's safe and something that the officials often check for. Additional rules that you want to be aware of include the fact that you cannot have any earphones in during the race. You have to have everything in your transition area and nowhere out on the course. You cannot abandon any equipment on the course, and you cannot accept any outside assistance while racing. You'll also want to know a few rules around drafting, which essentially means that you are taking an advantage by riding too closely to the competitor in front of you. You'll want to always stay 3 bike lengths behind any other competitor. If you need to pass this competitor, you can pass on the left and you have 15 seconds to do so. If you get passed, you need to drop out of their draft zone by dropping 3 bike lengths back. At all times, you need to stay to the right-hand side of the road unless you are passing. There are a few rules specific to youth events. Youth can only race with traditional road bikes with drop handlebars. In addition, you cannot have any aero bars and you cannot race with a disc wheel. And finally, remember to have a great time on race day enjoying one of the greatest sports on earth. We thank you for participating and look forward to seeing you on race day.